Hi guys. Hi, hello, how are you? Think so is everything is fine? Voice and video clarity. Hi guys. So once you respond, I can start this discussion. So one thing clarify from your side. So audio and video is clear or not? Good evening, Amma Teju. Hanif, Shivasai. So let them join. Within 4 minutes, we can start the discussion. So Chinni, hi, good evening, Amma. Roshini. Thanks. Close చేయండి ఉంటే ఉండండి క్లోజ్ హాయ్ అమ్మ లిఖిత ఇన్ని 33 so okay, a very good evening. So we can start the discussion. So as you all know that, so we are for the discussion of FA MCQs discussion, so with a target of 24 plus marks. So nearly, what is the weightage of MCQs? 30. So trust me, by the end of these 3 days, you are going to get a confidence, but with a clear of conceptual knowledge. With this, you can we can try to cover the questions also. Okay, now. So with the concept, you can try the questions also afterwards. Okay, whatever it is. So today, 25th May 2026. So what is our discussion means? Provision for bad debts, final accounts, capital and revenue transactions, NPOs, single entry and BRS. So this is the today's agenda. So tomorrow I will try to cover bill of exchange, joint venture, consignment, accounting standards and hire purchase. So on 27th May 2026, the branch accounting, departmental accounting principles, partnership accounting and insurance claims. So these are the topics I am going to cover you. So because now today we are going to start with the provision for bad debts, because it is very important concept. Definite 2 marks question, or there may be a chances of getting 4 mark question in question number 8. So highly chances of how many marks is the weightage of provision for bad debts? 6 marks. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, without any late we can start. If you want notes and MCQs related to this discussion, I will upload in the shikharatutorials Telegram channel after the end of this discussion. Okay, try to concentrate on the class, that's all. By the end of this section, I will upload each and everything in the shikharatutorials Telegram channel. Okay, na guys? So, provision for bad debts. So first, I would like to discuss a concept and then we are going to target the MCQs. So as you all know that, can you tell me the bad debts entry, anyone? So normal, for example, what is the entry for the credit sales, ma? Debtor account debited to sales. What is the entry for the bad debts? Bad debts account debited to debtor account. So here, bad debts means, so we are going to get the loss in the future. So on the losses, on the anticipated losses, whether we can create the provision or no need to create the provision. we have to create the provision according to the which concept? Prudence concept or conservatism concept, we have to create the provision. Sir, what is the meaning of provision means? Provision means setting aside of profits. Provision means what ma? Setting aside of profits. What is the meaning of setting aside of profits? So if you create the provision, our profits are going to increase or going to decrease, going to decrease. In order to decrease the profits in the P&L account, which side we have to record? We have to book like expenditure or we have to book like income. We have to book like expenditure, then only our profits are going to decrease. So that is the reason provision I am going to record on the debit side of which account ma? P&L account. Can you tell me the entry ma? P&L account debit side means in the journal entry P&L account will be debited. So P&L account debited to what ma? Provision for bad debts. This is the entry for what? Creation of provision for bad debts. Can you repeat once again ma? P&L account debited to provision for bad debts. What is the entry for the bad debts? Bad debts account debited to debtors account. Okay, next one. Sir, we have already recorded on the which side of the P&L account ma? Debit side of the P&L account with the name of provision for bad debts. That is the reason once again bad debts we should not transfer to the P&L account. Why ma? Because for the purpose of bad debts only we have reduced or what? For the purpose of bad debts only we have debited in the P&L account. That is the reason once again we should not transfer bad debts to the which account ma? P&L account. If you transfer to the bad debts to the P&L account, again in the second time what is going to increase ma? Going to decrease. Profits are going to decrease in the second time. That is the reason. So only once we have to book like an expenditure. So if you are having the provision means the bad debts we have to transfer to which account ma? We have to transfer to the provision account. Okay nama. So in the first entry, what is the first entry for the bad debts? So bad debts account debited to debtor. That means this bad debts account is showing which balance? Debit balance. In order to decrease the debit balance, which side we have to transfer? We have to transfer to the credit side. So and again provision is also going to decrease or increase? Provision is also going to decrease. At the time of creation of provision, what is the entry we have passed ma? P&L account debited to provision for bad debts. That means provision for bad debts account is showing which balance? Credit balance. Bad debts account is showing which balance? Debit balance. Ma both are increasing or both are decreasing? Both are decreasing. That is the reason debit decreases means which side? Credit side, and provision decreases means which side ma? Debit side. What is the entry for bad debts transferred to the provision account ma? A simple provision for bad debts account debited to bad debts account. This is the concept. Okay na? What are all the three entries ma? Can you repeat once again? Bad debts account debited to debtor. It is the entry for the normal bad debts. Okay na? So next, what is the entry for the provision creation ma? P&L account debited to provision for bad debts. Once the bad debts normally we have to transfer to which account? P&L account normally. But we have created the provision or we have not created the provision? We have created the provision. That is the reason we should not transfer to the P&L account. We have to transfer to the which account? Provision account. So what is the entry ma? Provision for bad debts account debited to bad debts account. If provision is not created, what is the entry ma? P&L account debited to bad debts account. So this is normal as per concept, sir. In the examination, what we have to do? Just we have to create which account ma? Provision for bad debts. You have to create which account? Provision. Simple. Okay. As this is the exam situation, okay, we are trying to mug up only. Okay. Now I have discussed the concept. Now I am going to try to remembering for you. So in the provision for bad debts account, first directly two bad debts ma. Two bad debts. What is the meaning of bad debts? Whether they can give in the trial balance or whether they can give in the adjustment. What is the entry? So bad debts stands for provision for bad debts account debited to bad debts account. Okay. So two bad debts we have to write. Next one. So opening balance we have to write ma. For every account, opening balance will be there, closing balance. Provision means which balance ma? Credit balance, remember. So that is the reason opening balance will be on the which side ma? Credit side, and closing balance will be on the which side ma? Debit side. Opening balance means by balance brought down. Closing balance means what ma? To balance carried down. Sir, opening balance means what? They will give in the trial balance. Where they will give in the opening balance ma? Trial balance, or in the question they will give. Okay na? Closing balance we have to identify. Closing balance we have to identify. They will give what ma? You need to prepare 5%, 10%, like that. We have to apply that percentage on which value ma? Debtors value. Okay, now debtors value means after reducing the bad debts or before reducing the bad debts? After reducing the bad debts which was not adjusted against the debtors. That means if you are not passing the bad debts entry, that means given in adjustment or given in trial balance, given in adjustment. For suppose if the bad debts given in adjustment, that bad debts only we have to reduce from the debtor. After that only we have to apply what ma? Percentage. Okay, now slowly we can discuss, no problem. So in the provision for bad debts debit side, two bad debts, opening balance will be on the credit side, closing balance will be on the debit side, and the balancing figure we are going to transfer to the which account ma? P&L account. We may get balancing figure in the debit side or credit side. If you are getting a balancing figure in the debit side, means that debit side means that must be transferred to the P&L account. Which side? Credit side. You are getting a balancing figure on the P&L account, and the provision for bad debts account credit side means that should be transferred to the debit side of P&L account. Guys are understanding my point? Okay, na? This is a simple. So we are going to try to see 4-5 cases. Okay, now after solving this one, trust me, pakka 2 marks in your hand. Okay, now guys. Sir, imagine this is a trial balance. In the trial balance, they will give what ma? Provision for bad debts, debtors, and bad debts. Ma, here trial balance given means everything recorded in the books of accounts, everything not at all recorded in the books of accounts, everything recorded in the books of accounts. Nothing, that means nothing but we have passed the journal, ledger, and trial balance. That means already entries are posted or not posted? Posted. That means these bad debts are already adjusted from debtors or not adjusted from debtors? Already adjusted from the debtors. Once again, you should not reduce from the debtors. Guys are understanding my point? Now, this provision given in trial balance means this is what ma? This is the opening balance or closing balance? Opening balance. Opening balance will be recorded in the provision account which side? Credit side. Okay, now closing balance will be recorded in the provision account which side? Debit side. Sir, how we are going to get the closing balance? Simple, sir. Provision for bad debts. Sorry guys. So provision for bad debts need to create at the rate of how much ma? 10%. We have to apply this 10% on debtors value. What is the debtor value ma? 5 lakh. Ma, in the adjustment, whether they have given the bad debts or they have not given the bad debts, they have not at all given the bad debts. That means no need to adjust anything. Straight away on this 5 lakh, how much percentage you have to apply? 10%. So 5 lakhs into 10%, that is equal to how much ma? 50,000 is the value of closing bad debts or opening bad debts. Closing bad debts will be recorded in the debit side of provision for bad debts account. And this bad debts 10,000 we should transfer to the provision account or which account ma? Provision account on which side? Debit side. Okay, now automatically what is the balancing figure? P&L account is the balancing figure. Guys are understanding my point ma? So see this one. In the provision account, debit side 2 bad debts, how much we have recorded ma? 10,000. And what is the opening balance ma? 1 lakh. And what is the closing balance ma? 50,000. Amma, this value we should transfer to the balance sheet, reduce from the debtor. This closing balance we should transfer to the which account? Balance sheet we have to reduce from where ma? Debtors. Ma, what is the debtor value ma? Normally, the debtor value is equal to 5 lakh minus PBD. How much ma? 50,000. 4,50,000 is the net amount will be disclosed under balance sheet. Guys are understanding my point or not? Okay now. So this is the main objective. What is the balance sheet figure ma? 40,000 we should transfer to the which account? P&L account. Okay now. Here P&L account to P&L means in the P&L account what ma? By provision for bad debts. So that means when provision is created, only provision will be transferred to the P&L account. Bad debts we should not transfer to the P&L account. We have to transfer to the which account ma? Provision account only. Guys are understanding my point ma? So see the second case. So P&L account by provision for bad debts how much ma? 40,000. In the balance sheet debtor minus PBD. Okay na. So how much ma? 4,50,000. In the bad debts account, that is a common ma? 10,000 is what ma? Opening balance. It should be transferred to which account ma? PBD account. So there is no balance available in the bad debts account. Okay na guys. So this is the overall summary. Sir, closing balance of the provision for bad debts account we have to transfer to the which account? We have to transfer to the balance sheet. We have to reduce from the debtors. Opening balance no need to transfer anywhere. Okay na. So see the second case ma. Sir, in the trial balance 1 lakh once again they have given ma. What is the meaning of this one? Opening balance. And debtors 5 lakhs, bad debts 20,000. Adjusted or not adjusted? Already adjusted. Already adjusted. So no need to adjust. Bad debts they have given in the adjustment ma. That means whether entry Passed or not passed? Not passed. That means what is the entry for the bad debts? Bad debts account debited to debtor account. That means first of all we have to reduce 30,000 from the 5 lakhs. On the remaining amount we have to apply how much percentage? 10%. Now 5 lakh minus 50, 30,000. So how much we are going to get? 4,70,000 into 10%. That is equal to how much? 47,000. What is the meaning of this one, This is the amount of closing provision. Closing provision we have to reduce once again from the debtor in the balance sheet. Guys are understanding my point, Sir, only this bad debts we have to transfer to the PBD account, or we should transfer 30,000 also, The total bad debts we have to transfer to the PBD. What is the total bad debts, 50,000. Okay, now what is the scenario, sir? Shall I show the account? Sir, in the provision for bad debts account, two bad debts, how much, 50,000 given in trial balance and given in adjustment, and opening balance I have recorded on the credit side, and closing balance I have calculated. How I have calculated, 5 lakh minus 30,000 into 10%, that is equal to 47,000. This should be the closing balance. And what is the balancing figure, 30,000 should be transferred to which account, P&L account. Okay, na guys, are you understanding my point or not? Now directly we can concentrate on which one? We can directly open the MCQs and we can target. Okay, so this is the concept. So in the provision for bad debts account, opening balance on the credit side, closing balance on the debit side, two bad debts and balancing figure will be transferred to the P&L account. That's all. Okay, shall I move forward, So we are going to target. See the MCQs, guys. So provision for bad debts and doubtfuls is created in anticipated of actual bad debts on the basis of, we are going to create the provision on anticipated losses. Who said to create that one, Conservatism concept, or we can call it as what, prudence concept. Not only this one, prudence concept is also saying inventory must be valued at cost or market value, whichever is lower. Okay, now that both the concepts are explained by whom? Conservatism concept. Provision for bad debts is a which type of account? This is a personal account. Okay, now because of for the purpose of whom we are creating, for the purpose of in order to cover the bad debts we are creating the provision. That is the reason this is called as representative personal account. So ultimately this is called as which type of account? Personal account. Next, the determination of the amount of provision for the doubtful debts is an accounting of, it is an estimate, accounting estimate. Depreciation, it is an accounting estimate. Okay, na guys. Next one, the debts which are not bad is called as what, good debts. So normal thing. Bad debts recovered, so many students are having a perception that bad debts recovered will be recorded in the provision for bad debts account, will not be recorded, will not be recorded. Bad debts recovered is an income. Bad debts recovered is what, an income. So what is the entry we have to pass, sir? Bad debts recovered means we are receiving the cash, we are not at all receiving the cash, we are receiving the cash. Okay, na guys, simply cash account debited to bad debts recovered account. Okay, now there is no effect in the provision for bad debts account. Straight away this thing will be transferred to the P&L account. Which side? Credit side. Guys are understanding my point. Not at all related to the which account, provision for bad debts account. Straight away you have to transfer to the which account, P&L account. Which side we have to transfer, debit side or credit side? Credit side. So imagine this one is called as what, P&L account. Guys are understanding my point, Now bad debts of rupees how much, of bad debts recovered of rupees 750, it will be which side, credited to the bad debts recovered account. Okay, na, and again credited to the which account, P&L account, debit side. Okay, fifth one, okay, the same. Okay, next one, Suresh trial balance providing you the following information. Which trial balance, Suresh trial balance. Bad debts given in trial balance how much, 10,000. Provision for doubtful debts how much, 15,000. That means what is the meaning of this 15,000, opening balance or closing balance? Opening balance is how much, 15,000, and bad debts is how much, 10,000. Already adjusted or already not adjusted from the debtors? already adjusted from the debtors because given in the trial balance. Suresh wants to make a provision of rupees how much ma? 20,000 at the end of the year. What is the meaning of this one ma? Closing provision or opening provision? Closing provision. And the amount debited to which account ma? P&L account they are asking. So simply what we need to create ma? PBD account. Okay na? So provision for bad debts account. How we need to create ma? Simple thing. So imagine this is called as which account ma? PBD account. In the PBD account, opening balance ma? By a 2 by balance brought down. Can you tell me the amount ma? 15,000 rupees and 2 bad debts are by bad debts ma? 2 bad debts. What is the amount ma? 10,000. So closing balance will be recorded on the debit side. 2 balance carry down or brought down ma? Carry down. So on which amount? Percentage they are given? Amount only given. Amount only given. 20,000. What is the balancing figure ma? So 30,000 is the total. And what is the balancing figure ma? So 15,000. It should be transferred to the which account ma? P&L account. Ma here by P&L means in the P&L account which side? Debit side. That thing only they are asking. Amount debited to P&L account how much? Amount debited to P&L account 15,000. Guys are understanding ma? So which option is the correct ma? C option is the correct. Okay na? So next we are discussing opening and closing balance of the debtors they have given ma. Opening and closing balance of the debtor. What is the opening balance of the debtor? 30,000. What is the closing balance of the debtor? 40,000. Cash collected from the debtor is equal to how much ma? 2,40,000. Discount allowed is how much? 15,000. Prompt payment. Bad debts is equal to 10,000. Then the total goods sold on a credit basis. Nothing but we have to prepare which account ma? Debtor account. So I think you know. So opening balance on the debit side, closing balance on the credit side. So remaining credit sales will be recorded on the debit side. Remaining all the things we need to record on the which side ma? Credit side. Okay na? So how to create ma? Imagine this is a which account guys? Debtor account. Opening balance ma? 2 balance brought down. How much ma? 30,000. And closing balance ma? By balance carry down. So how much? 40,000. And next cash collected from debtor. Cash collected from debtor means debtor value decreases. So debtor value increases means debit side. Debtor value decreases means credit side. So which side ma? Directly I am recording 2,40,000. And next one discount allowed also 15,000. And next one prompt payment. Bad debts how much ma? 10,000. So what is the balancing figure ma? 2,40,000 plus 15 plus 10, 2,75,000. Nothing but single entry point they have given here itself. Okay. So next one ma. On 31st March 2017, debtor and additional bad debts they have given. That what is the debtor value ma? 31st March means closing balance or opening balance ma? Closing balance. Closing balance of a debtor is equal to how much? 8 lakhs. Additional bad debts they are saying. Additional means what ma? Adjusted or not adjusted? Not adjusted from the debtors. First of all, you have to reduce that amount. And respectively, if the provision for the bad debts made at the rate of what ma? 5% on the debtors, then the amount of provision will be they are saying. Simple ma. So on directly 8 lakh we have to calculate 5%. 8 lakh minus 10,000. 8 lakh minus 10,000, 7,90,000 into 5%. What is the amount ma? 39,500 is the answer. Guys, okay? Are you responding guys? Are you getting my point? Okay. Next one. Guru paid how much ma? 1,000 towards the debt on 1050. What is the meaning of this one ma? 50 rupees is the discount allowed or discount received? Discount allowed. Guru paid means we are receiving. Guru paid means what ma? We are receiving. Who is the Guru ma here? Debtor. Okay. Which was written off as bad in the previous year. Okay now. What is the meaning of this one ma? Bad debts recovered. What is the meaning of this one? Bad debts recovered. What is the entry ma? Cash or bank account debited to bad debts recovered account. And Guru account should be credited with ma. Guru account is there a journal entry. What is the journal entry ma? Cash or bank account debited to bad debts recovered. In the cash or bank account which side? Debit side. And bad debts recovered account which side ma? Credit side. Nowhere related to which account ma? Guru account. Guys are understanding or not? Okay now here you should not write the entry called as Guru account debited to bad debts recovered. Guru already reduced. Guru already reduced. We should not do any type of mistake. Okay, now what is the entry ma? Cash or bank account debited to bad debts recovered account. What is the entry ma? None of the three. Ma sundry debtors of Mr. Santosh amounts to how much ma? 25,000 and bad debts is equal to how much? 3,000. Ma debtor value 25, bad debts 3,000. So Mr. Santosh provided for a doubtful debts how much ma? 2%. And for a discount how much ma? 1%. What is the net debtors to be shown in the balance sheet? Net debtors to be shown in the balance sheet means after reducing the provision for bad debts, after reducing the provision for discount on debtors, after reducing the provision for discount on debtors. Sir, how to calculate? Simple ma. See this one. So what is our net debtors ma? First of all 25,000 and bad debts they are saying how much ma? 3,000. Amma just bad debts they are saying the additional bad debts are. Only bad debts means already adjusted. Already adjusted. So 25,000 is the base for us. On this 25,000, first we have to provide the provision for bad debts. What is the provision for bad debts percentage? 2%. So 25,000 into 2%, that is equal to how much? 500. So first of all, we have to reduce 500. What is the net amount ma? 24,500. On this amount you have to apply how much percentage ma? 1%. That is equal to how much? 245. What is the net amount ma? 24,000 to 55. Here the option I have not given. Once again you can do this one. 25,000 minus what ma? 3,000. How much you are getting? 22,000. On this first apply how much ma? 2%. That is equal to 440. Reduce this one. How much you are getting? 21,560. Okay. On this amount reduce what ma? 1%. Directly apply minus 1%. 21,344. So here the option we are not getting. Sir, even nothing is specified means that bad debts already existed. They need to specify what ma? Additional bad debts. Sir, here why you have applied like this means here we are not having the option. That is the reason I am applying what ma? I have reduced what? 3,000 and I am reducing the first PBD and then what ma? Provision for doubtful. Guys, okay na? So you have to follow like this guys. So next one. So these are the very important point. Now straight away I will open the past papers. Okay na? I will open the past papers and we are going to target what ma? Provision for bad debts because very important ma. At least 2 marks we are going to get from the examination. Open చేసిన పేపర్లో లేదురా పెరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. Okay ra, see this one ra. Now I will give 2 to 3 minutes. You have to answer for this one. Okay na? Question number 5. All of you online students, you are or face to face students are? Come on, give me the answers. Jayalakshmi, Teja, Likita, Anand, Kolluri. So can you tell me the answer for the 5th MCQ? 11,495. Online students, you have lost 1 point. So 11,495 they are saying. Okay, now let us see. So on 31st March 2020, 31st means year ending or year beginning? Year ending, the debtors of a trader is amounts to how much? 6,20,000. Before return of bad debts, how much? 15,000. What is the meaning of before return of? That means adjusted or not adjusted? Not at all adjusted. First of all, we have to reduce how much? 15,000, and then we have to apply the percentage. The provision for doubtful debts, they are maintaining how much? 5% on debtors. And the provision for discount on debtors, how much? 2%. And the amount of provision for discount on debtors, previously they have asked us net debtors. Now they are asking about what is the amount of provision for discount on debtors. How we have to apply? Simply 6,20,000. So minus how much? 15,000. What is the amount we are getting? 5 lakh. 6,05,000. So on this amount, how much you have to apply? First 5%. So 6,05,000 into 5%, that is equal to how much? 30,250. Next, what is the net amount? 5,74,750. On this, how much percentage we have to apply? 2%. That is equal to how much? 11,495. If you reduce this amount, what is the value? 5,255. So what are the things they will ask? What is the amount of provision for bad debts means? What is the answer? 30,250. What is the amount of provision for bad debts means? 30,250. What is the amount of provision for discount on debtors means? 11,495. What is the value of net debtors means? 5,63,255. Guys are understanding? This is the manner. These are the things they will ask. Okay, na? So this 5,63,255 directly will be disclosed under the balance sheet asset side. Guys are understanding my point? So this is the point. Okay, we can see some more questions. Please give me a second. This is old paper, I think so. This one only we have solved. No, this one is another one. Okay, now try to see the ninth one. Ninth one. The same concept. 6,98,250. The same concept. First of all, from the 7,50,000 we have to reduce 25,000. So before written off they are saying 25,000. After that what? Wrong. Okay. Sir. 6,74,975. The same concept they are applying. Okay, na guys? Okay. So these are the type of questions they are going to ask you. Okay, na? We have seen clear picture about what? Provision for doubtful debts. A simple concept, easily 4 to 5 marks you can get from the upcoming attempt. So next one. What is our agenda? So come to the agenda. We have done and dusted with, we have completed with provision for bad debts. So next we are going to target with the final accounts. Okay. Before going to discuss the final accounts, I need to discuss certain formulas. Okay, na? Certain formulas. Now, what is the formula for cost of goods sold? Sales minus, okay, sales minus gross profit is called as కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గూడ్స్ సోల్డ్. ఓకేనా కాదా? ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గూడ్స్ సోల్డ్. Now can you tell me the GP percentage formula? Hey, gross profit divided by sales into 100. Okay na? Gross profit divided by sales into 100. Now 20% on cost is equal to how much on sales? Nothing but how we can write the 20% ma? 20 by 100, that is equal to how much? 1 by 5 on cost will become on sales how much ma? 1 by 4. 1 by 6 on sales. 1 by 5 on cost means 1 by 6 on sales, because what is our format ma? Cost plus profit is equal to what ma? Sales. For example, cost 100 rupees, profit 25 rupees. What is our selling price ma? 125. Now can you tell me 25%, this 25 rupees, what is the percentage on cost? This 25 rupees, how much percentage on cost? How we can say? Simple ma, 25 divided by 100, that is equal to how much? 1 by 4. Okay now this 25 rupees, how much percentage on sales? Simple, once again 25 divided by 125, that is equal to how much ma? 1 by 5. This is the logic. 1 by 4 means on sales how much? 1 by 5. Cost to sales we have to increase the denominator, sales to cost we have to decrease the denominator. Guys are understanding my point or not? So now always gross profit percentage means on sales we have to calculate, on cost we have to calculate. On sales on cost? On sales. Gross profit percentage means in the denominator what is there ma? Sales. On sales. Okay na? If you got the percentage on sales, then only you can apply directly on which amount ma? Sales amount. Guys are understanding my point or not? Now we are going to try to find out, okay now, what is the closing stock missing figure? Sometimes sales will be the missing figure, so we have to find out those points first of all. Guys are understanding my point ma? So shall I move forward? Okay, I will give certain things, you have to try and understand. Okay, I think all of you know about what ma? Trading account. All of you know about which account ma? Trading account ma. In the trading account, debit side, what are the things you are going to get ma? 2 opening stock. Next what ma? 2 sales 2 purchases. Next what ma? 2 direct expenses. Next by sales by closing stock. We used to get what ma? 2 gross profit. Okay na? This is the format as you all know. Now opening stock 10,000. Opening stock is how much? 10,000. Purchases 1 lakh. Direct expenses 20,000. Okay na? Closing stock 50,000. Closing stock 50,000. They have given gross profit percentage is equal to 25%. Now can you find out sales? Okay, I am going to give the gross profit also 50,000. All of you participate ma. So what is the sales missing value you have to identify? 2 lakhs. How you have got? What is the gross profit percentage formula ma? Gross profit divided by sales into 100. So You know the gross profit percentage, right? How much? 25% is equal to gross profit divided by sales. You know the gross profit. What is the gross profit, ma? 50,000 divided by what, ma? Sales. Okay, now divided by what, ma? Sales. Now this is the 25%. Now sales we have to identify, means how we are going to get sales is equal to 50,000 divided by how much percentage, ma? 25 percentage. That is equal to how much? 2 lakhs. So this is the way we are going to get what, ma? Missing figures identification. Okay, na? Now I can change a small point. Now what happened means this one completed, ma. I think you got the clear picture. All of you online students, please respond, ma. So now they are given cost of goods sold percentage is equal to 20%. Directly can I say the answer? Same answer. 20% means how much? 20% means how much, ma? 1 by 5, ah? Okay. Answer will be changes. Try. Ma, this is on cost, on gross profit percentage they have given. On cost. On cost 20% means how much, ma? 1 by 5 on cost means on sales how much? 1 by 6. Guys are understanding my point, ma. So 1 by 6 means how we can do, ma? So gross profit is equal to how much? 50,000 is equal to 1 by 6, 50,000 is equal to how much? 1 by 6. Now I need to get for how much, ma? For 1 how much? For 1. How we can identify, ma? Same like what, ma? Partnership form. Same like. So okay, na? So 50,000 into 1 divided by 1 by 6. That means how much we are going to get, ma? 50,000 into what? 6. That is equal to how much? 3 lakhs. Guys are understanding my point, ma? Cost of goods sold percentage they have given means you have to straight away apply, or you have to convert into the sales. You have to convert into the sales. Okay. Now I am going to change. GP percentage they have given at the rate of 25%. They are given at the rate of what, ma? 25%. Super, amma. Super Teju. 3 lakhs. So gross profit percentage is equal to how much? 25%. Now can you identify cost of goods sold and sales? Guys are understanding? Okay, na? Now can you tell me the cost of goods sold? How much? 1 lakh. Previously you identified. What is the sale value you have got? You have got what, ma? 2 lakhs. What is the formula for the cost of goods sold, ma? Simple. Cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. What is the sales amount? 2 lakhs. What is the gross profit amount? 50,000. What is the amount of cost of goods sold? 1,50,000. Guys are understanding my point, ma? So these are the type of questions they will ask in the examination with respect to what? Final accounts. Respect to what, ma? Final accounts. Is there any problem? Sir, there is another formula for the cost of goods sold. Can you tell me? Opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing. Ma, in the case of direct expenses not there means 0 you have to take. Okay, now opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. So cost of goods sold is equal to opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. So remember these 3 formulas are very important. And what is the very important point, ma? Gross profit percentage on sales they have given means then only we have to apply on the sales directly. If they given on cost means you have to convert into the sales and then you have to apply on the sales value. Guys are understanding my point or not? Okay, now guys, shall I move forward? So we can see certain type of questions in the past papers first and then we can see in our book. Okay, so Try to identify ma. Ma, see this one, a basic question. Income tax paid by the sole trader. Income tax paid by the sole trader. What is the meaning of this one ma? First of all, expenditure, income, asset, liability. Expenses. Really? Income tax paid by the sole trader means that is a drawings. That is what ma? Drawings. Income tax paid by whom? Sole trader. That is a drawings, because income tax is a personal expenditure to the sole trader. Okay na? That is a drawing should be transferred to the balance sheet. We have to reduce from the capital account. Okay na guys? So what is the answer ma? On the debit side of trading, on the debit side of P&L, or reduction from the capital or from the balance sheet amma? Deduction from the capital of the balance sheet. So simple questions they will ask. Okay na guys? Okay, just a second ma. We can see whether there is any possibility. Ma, at the end of the accounting year, advances from the customer. Advances from the customer. What is the meaning of that one, first of all? Liability. It should be recorded from balance sheet. First of all, advance we have to reduce from the current year expenses. Current year receipts. Okay na? So debited to the P&L, credited to the P&L, shown in the balance sheet asset, shown in the balance sheet liability. Shown in the balance sheet liability. Sir, next point, a very important point ma, managerial remuneration. Managerial commission. Okay na? Before charging profit, after charging profit, a very easy concept. I am going to learn you, no problem. Please give me a second. Final accounts. Sharif, final accounts notes. Telegram. Just a second ma. Just a second. Okay. Noted. Just 2 seconds ma. It will be downloaded. Okay, meanwhile we can discuss this one. So now you can try, because I think some of the people may know how to calculate. Try meanwhile this one. I can explain 4 different methods will be there. Okay, now 4 examples we can try and understand. Directly managerial remuneration concept will be completed. So try this one first, after that I can explain. Profit before interest on loan and the manager commission is how much ma? 4,25,000, and interest on loan is equal to how much? 42,000. If the manager is entitled to get the commission 5% on net profit after charging up, before charging up? After charging commission of the manager. So after charging means how we can do. So try on your own. If you getting means fine, even though I will explain. So because there is time taking. So answer C, 19,162.50. I think all the people have done past paper scanners. I think so. I think this attempt, I think so. This attempt is very best attempt. Sir, concentrate on departmental accounts. High chances of getting of departmental accounts. concentrate on final accounts, high chances of getting what ma? Final accounts in the examination. Okay na, standards, I will explain how to write the standards, all the things we can discuss day before examination, no problem. Okay na. So first of all, we try to complete this one. Sorry guys, it is time taking. Okay, I think. So these are all the concepts we have discussed. So where is this one? So see these examples ma. So example number 1. So profit before charging commission is equal to how much ma? 1 lakh. That means before charging means before reducing or after reducing? Before reducing. Managerial commission is equal to how much? 10% on profit before charging commission. Both the bases are equal, unequal? Equal. Both the base. The profit also before charging only. Percentage also they are given before charging only. So directly we can apply or not ma? Yes, directly we can apply. 1 lakh into how much percentage? 10%, that is equal to how much ma? 10,000. This is a simple concept. So next one. Profit after charging commission how much? 1 lakh. And managerial commission at the rate of what ma? 10% on profit after charging commission. Again both the bases are equal or unequal? Again both are equal. So straight away on the 1 lakh into 10% if you apply means what is the value we are getting ma? 10,000 rupees. So next coming to the very important point ma, see this one. Profit after charging commission is equal to how much? 1 lakh. After or before? After. Okay. And managerial commission is equal to how much ma? 10% on profit before charging commission. Sir, before that, can I ask you something? Ma, profit before charging commission is lower. Profit after charging commission is lower. Okay, now for example, see this picture. You are having a profit of 10,000. Having a profit of what ma? 10,000. In this we have not at all adjusted what ma? Commission. Okay. After adjusting the commission, imagine commission is equal to 2,000 rupees. Then the profit is equal to how much ma? 8,000. That means after charging commission is smaller. Okay, now before charging commission is higher. This is called as before charging commission. This is called as after charge. First in the alphabets, first A na B ma? A. Okay na, A for 1, B for 2. That means which one is the higher? B is the higher, A is the smaller. Now imagine after is equal to cost and before is equal to sales. The same concept ma. 1 by 4 on cost means 1 by 4 on 1 by 5 on sales. In the same way 1 by 4 on what ma? After means for before how much? 1 by 5. The same logic you have to apply. Guys, now come to this one example. After charging given, which one given ma? After charging given. But the rate they have given in before charging. That means big one or small one amma? Big one. Big one. Okay, 10% means how can we apply the 10% ma? 10, sorry guys, 10 divided by 100 is called as 10%. Okay na, we have to reduce, we have to add back reduce. How much we can reduce? What is the numerator will be there na? That one we have to reduce. Okay na? Now how much we are going to get ma? 10 divided by 100 minus 10. 10 divided by 100 minus 10, that is equal to how much ma? 1 lakh into 10 by 90. Guys are understanding my point ma? Rate is important ma. Rate they have given after or before? Rate they have given before. That means 10 by 100 is equal to before means we have to reduce or we have to add back. We have to reduce. How much we have to reduce ma? In the denominator, numerator ma. In the numerator 10 means we have to reduce 10. In the numerator 9 means we have to reduce. Ma, how we have got 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 5 means in the numerator how much is there? 1. That is the reason 1 by 4 have become 1 divided by 4 plus 1. 1 divided by 4 plus. The same logic we are going to apply. A is equal to cost, B is equal to sales. The rate they have given on before or after? Before. Before is equal to how much they are saying? 10%. That means we have to go for 2 to 1 or 1 to 2 or 2 to 1. That means we have to increase or we have to decrease or decrease. That is equal to how much ma? 10 divided by 100 minus 10. Guys are understanding my point. Okay na? Okay. For suppose, see this next one. What is the amount you have got ma? 11,111. Online students, okay na guys? So next one ma, see this one very important. Profit before charging commission is equal to how much ma? 1 lakh. Managerial commission at the rate of 10% and profit after charging. After means what? Cost. That means we have to go to where ma? After to the before. That means we have to increase or decrease or increase. Rate is important ma. Rate is important. Okay na? On cost, on sales also we are seeing the rate or profit. Rate only na ma. We are seeing what ma? Rate. What is the percentage ma? 10 divided by 100. Now we are going to where ma? After to before or before to after. The rate they have given what ma? After. But the profit they have given what ma? Before. Guys are understanding my point. That means where we have to go? Rate, we have to see the rate. Rate we have got from after, but the profit is there at before. That means increase or decrease? Increase. So that is equal to what is the amount ma? 10 divided by 100 plus 10, that is equal to 10 divided by 110. Guys are understanding my point ma? So now what is the value ma? 1 lakh into 10 divided by 110, that is equal to how much ma? 9091. Okay na guys? So straight away, shall we attack the question paper? Okay. So what is the value ma? Now you can say directly. First of all here, 4,25,250. First of all, we have to reduce how much? 42,000. So how much we are getting? 3,83,250. Amma, this is the profit before or after? Before charging commission. So see this one ma. This is the before interest on loan and managerial commission. That means we have adjusted what ma? Loan we have adjusted. Okay na? Loan we adjusted means what? Before or after ma? Before commission. Before commission means this is a higher one or lower one na? Higher one. But the rate they have given on 5% on net profit after charging or before charging? After charging. That means we have to travel from A to B or B to A namma? A to B. Okay na? Rate they have given after. Profit they have given before. We have to travel from where to where? Rate they have given after. Okay na? Profit we are having what? Before. We have to convert. We can directly apply. We have to convert. So A to B we have to travel means increase or decrease? Increase. What is the percentage now? 5. So 5 divided by 100 minus 5 at 10 minus 5. In the numerator 10 means minus 10. In the numerator 5 means minus 5. That is equal. So sorry, plus 5. Plus 5 ma. So that means 5 divided by 105. That is equal to how much ma? 18,250. But how much you are saying? 19,162.5. Guys, are you getting the point? Or once again I need to explain. Ma, see the rate. Rate they have given on what? Rate they have given after. But the amount of profit they have given before. Directly we can apply. We have to convert which one? Rate. We have to convert the profit. How can we convert the profit ma? Without knowing the commission? Without knowing the commission, we cannot convert the profit. We can convert only the what? Rate. But the rate they have given on which one? After or before? After. That means we have to travel from where to where? A to B. That means we have to add we have to minus add back. What? How much amount we have to add back? See the numerator. Numerator 5 means 5. 10 means 10. Like that we have to see. Guys are understanding my point ma? So we can see one more time. You are going to get a clear picture. So 18,250 is the correct answer ma. So thank you for your great wonderful participation. Okay. Shall I move forward? Okay. We can see where is there. We can discuss this one in NPO topic, no problem. And already we have covered this one. Okay, we can discuss from our book directly. Can you tell me the page number of final accounts, ma? Okay, I got. Sir, arrangement of balance sheet in a proper way is known as marshalling of balance sheet. Okay, now. So we are nowhere grouping, finalization. It is not a matter. Marshalling means what? Ma, arrangement of balance sheet. When sales is equal to how much, ma? 1,80,000, purchases 1,60,000, opening stock 34,000, and rate of gross profit is equal to 20% on cost. That means directly we can apply 20% on sales, ma. Directly we can apply 20% on sales, we have to convert same like before one, before after one. Okay na. So can you find out the closing stock, ma? Can you find out the closing stock? How much? $50,000. 59,000. Oh. Arey, go to the foundation and citra. Okay, ra. So imagine this is a which account, ma? Trading account. What is the first one, ma? Sales. Will be on which side? Sales will be on the credit side. That is equal to how much? 1,80,000. Next one, purchase is equal to how much? 1,60,000. Opening stock 34,000. So rate of gross profit they have given. What is the rate of gross profit, ma? 20% on cost or what? On cost. We have to convert into the sales. 20% means 1 by 5. 1 by 5 on cost means on sales how much? 1 by 6. Nothing but 1 divided by 5 plus 1. Okay na guys? So 1 by 6. So 1,80,000 into 1 by 6, 30,000. So what is the balancing figure, ma? 44,000. That means why are you taking this much of time? Huh? Array. Okay. Don't do such type of activities. What is the answer, ma? 44,000. Yes, ma. Super, ma. Roshni. So next one. At the end of the year 23-24, prepaid insurance premium is equal to how much? 7,500. Appear in the balance sheet. Ma, appear in the balance sheet means only one time or two time? Ma? Only one time. One time means nature we have to see. Prepaid insurance premium means asset or liability? Asset. Okay na. Prepaid expenditure, asset. Outstanding expenditure, liability. Income receivable, asset. Income received in advance, liability. Guys, don't be okay. You should not be so nervous in the financial accounting. Okay na. You can simply see it like singing. You can write the examination, because out of the paper, from the basics, from the foundation topics, we are going to get 40 marks. Easily, if you target the foundation topics also, we will get the 40 marks. Guys, but provided you should not be tense. Okay, now you know everything, but while in the examination, if you are having very tense means we cannot do anything. First of all, and what is the second point means? So whatever the answer you have got, that one only the correct. So you have to be like that. You should not see the other papers. And if you see the other papers, what will be there? Unfortunately, your answer is not matched to that paper means again you will strike it off. And again you will do. Sir, doing one time only the question, it will take so much time. Sir, don't focus on big questions. Focus on small topics. Easily we can overcome. If you straight away starting with the partnership, if you straight away you have started with the single entry, it is a commit suicide in the financial accounting. 40 marks also you are not going to get. Okay na. So Don't be very nervous. A very simple concept we are discussing. My prepaid insurance premium should be classified as what? My current assets. Okay, next one. Drawings is shown in the balance sheet. Deduction from the capital account. Which of the following is a relationship between is false? Okay. Net profit is equal to, they are saying, gross profit minus administration and other expenses. Net profit is equal to gross profit plus administration expenses and other expenses. Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock is equal to cost of sales. Which one is the correct, False. Sorry. Which one is the false they are asking? Which one is the first one is the correct? Yes or no? Because from the gross profit we have to reduce what? Expenses. And next one, net profit is equal to gross plus administration, minus administration, minus administration. And next, opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock is called as cost of goods sold. That is not a cost of sales. That is not a cost of. Okay, next one. Which of the following is not a part of financial statements? Now, can you tell me the financial statements, First one, income statement. We should not. Next one, balance sheet, notes to accounts. Next one, cash flow statement, statement of changes in equity. Can you repeat once again? Income statement, balance sheet, notes to account, cash flow statement, statement of change. Fund flow is not at all forming part of what? Financial statements. Which of the following is not a part of financial statements? Once again, what? Trial balance is not a part of financial statements. So next, while finalizing the current year profit, the company realized that there were an errors in the valuation of what? Closing stock of previous year. Okay, while closing what? Financial statements, there is a error in calculation of what? Closing stock of which year? Previous year. In the previous year, closing stock valued more. How much? 50,000. Previous year closing stock is more means current year opening stock also automatically what? More. If the current year opening stock is more means, okay, expenditure more, income more? Debit side or credit side? Debit side. Expenditure more means automatically our profit is going to increase or decrease? Decrease. So, having a clarity. Previous year profits are overstated and current year profits are understated. Guys are understanding my point. Okay, current year understated now because it is forming part of opening stock. Previous year forming part of closing stock means previous year profits are overstated. Next. So, now please do this one as your note. Now, I am giving 2 minutes of time. So, solve this one. A simple question, cost of purchase they are asking. Can you tell me the formula for the cost of purchases? Not the cost of goods sold, cost of purchase. Opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock is the cost of purchase. Okay, what is the opening stock? 4,000. What is the closing stock? Is it purchases? We have to identify. Identify the purchase. 44,000. Oh. First of all, identify the purchase. Then what is the formula for the cost of purchase? Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. I have want this answer. Hmm? 33,000. What is the value of purchases? 35,000. 35,000 is the value of purchase. What is the opening stock? 4,000 plus 35,000 minus closing stock. How much? 2,000. That is equal to 30. Then you are saying 33,000. 35 ಅಂತಾರೇನ್ರ? Purchase 33 or 35? You don't know how to use the calculator also, na? Okay, what is the answer, finally? 33,000. I think you know how to find out the purchase. The missing figure only the purchase, because which expenses we have to write? Direct expenses or indirect expenses? Direct expenses we have to write. Indirect expenses we should not write. Okay, next one. Can you identify this one? Ma, once again the same repeat. Yes or no, ma? Gross profit on 25% on cost. 25 means 1 by 4 on cost means on sales how much? 1 by 5. 1 by 4 on cost means on sales how much? 1 by 5. You have to convert and you have to apply on what, ma? Sales amount. What is the value of sales amount, ma? 21,32,000. 21,32,000. Four lakh 26,000 closing stock, not the sales, not the gross profit. Arey, see the requirement, what they are asking. Closing stock. Guys, online or offline? Come on. Tell me the answer. Okay, how to solve? Two lakh 25,300. Have you got the same answer, all of you? Opening stock 2,13,000. Purchases 16,55,000. Sales 21,32,000. Carriage inward we have to consider, carriage outward. Carriage inward. So 32,500. Next, return inward. What is the meaning of return inward? Purchase returns or sales returns? Sales returns. So you have to reduce from where? So 38,000 reduces means what is the net sales? 20,94,000. Now you have to apply this 20% or 20%? 25 or 20? 20% on which amount? 20,94,000. 20,94,000. 1 by 4 will become 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 into 20,94,000 how much? 4 lakh? 4,18,800. So what is the missing figure? Closing stock. What is the amount? 2,25,300. Guys, are understanding, ma? Okay, I think this one you have got the doubt. So on the net purchase, on the net sales only we have to apply what, ma? Gross profit percentage. You will get the gross profit. So next one, sir, if the sales are not given, now how you are going to identify sales amount? It is not possible. They have to give the closing stock. They have to give what, ma? Closing stock. Okay. So I think you can solve this one. I am going to leave, ma. So next one, see this one, ma, very important. The beginning inventory of a current year is overstated by how much? Beginning inventory means what? Opening stock is overstated by 5,000 and the closing inventory is overstated by 12,000. The error while cause of net profit of the current year. What is the effect, ma? Ma, opening stock increases. Closing stock also increases. Because of opening stock increases, our profit decreases. Because of closing stock increases, our profit increases. What is the net effect, ma? 5,000, 12,000. What is the overall increase? 7,000. Guys are understanding, ma? Okay, okay, na? Next. Can you do this one? Try ma once. Because already we have discussed the concept, na? So try this one, guys. 17th one. The general manager is entitled to get a commission at the rate of what, ma? 10% of net profit after charging commission. Okay, after charging commission, percentage they have given. Okay, na? Whose commission, ma? General manager commission. Of works manager, net profit after charging commission of works manager. The works manager is entitled to get a commission of what, ma? 5% of net profit after charging the commission of general manager. The net profit before charging commission is 7,500. The commission of works manager is nearest to be they're asking. So there is a profit they have given, ma. They have given what, ma? Profit after charging up, before charging up, ma. Before charging they have given how much? 7,500. 7,500. Now general manager is entitled to get the commission 10% on net profit after charging whose commission, ma? Works manager commission. That means first whose commission we have to charge? See the first sentence once again. General manager is entitled to get the commission at the rate of what? 10% of net profit after charging whose commission? Works manager. Okay, first we have to charge the works manager. Works manager is entitled to get the commission 5% on net profit after charging the commission. After charging the commission. Ma, we are prevailing on the first point. We are prevailing on the which point, ma? First point. So first we are going to charge with the works manager commission. Okay, na? Works manager after charging or before charging? After charging. How much percentage? 5%. But the profit they have given before charging or after charging? Before charging. That means once again we have to increase or decrease? Increase. Increase means 7,500 into 5 divided by 105. That is equal to how much? 357. Okay, 357. Sir, works manager they are asking or general manager they are asking? Works manager. So the answer is 357 only. So please rectify, this is not a correct answer. Okay, now works manager only they are asking, which one, ma? Works manager. Guys are understanding my point on this. Next, if you want to calculate general manager commission means on which amount you have to apply? On 7,500 minus 357. How much, ma? 7,140. On this amount, how much, ma? Into 10 divided by 110. That is equal to how much? 649 is the commission of whose commission, ma? Works manager or general manager? General manager. Guys are understanding my point, ma? So like this only we have to solve. Next one, ma. This one is very, very important, ma. If average inventory is how much, ma? 1,25,000 and closing inventory is equal to how much, ma? 10,000 less than the opening inventory. Ma, closing inventory 10,000 less than the opening inventory means closing inventory 10,000 less than the opening inventory. That means which inventory is more? Closing inventory is 10,000 less than the opening inventory. That means we can write like this: opening stock minus closing stock is equal to 10,000. Average inventory is equal to how much? 1,25,000. Average inventory means opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2 is equal to 1,25,000. So now can you tell me? So opening stock plus closing stock is equal to how much? 1,25,000 into 2, 2,50,000. 2,50,000. Now I am using like this. Opening stock is equal to 10,000 plus closing stock. Can I write like that? Sir, this equation I am converting into this like this. Opening stock is equal to how much? Closing stock plus 10,000 plus closing stock. Now opening stock plus closing stock is equal to how much we have got? 2,50,000. In the place of opening stock, can I write this one? How much? 10,000 plus closing stock is equal to 2,50,000. My closing stock plus closing stock how much? 2 closing stock. 1 closing stock plus 1 closing stock, 2 closing stock. That means 2 closing stock is equal to, directly can I write 2,40,000 divided by 2, that is equal to how much? 1,20,000 closing stock means what is the opening stock? Add back 10,000, 1 lakh. So, but they are asking the closing stock only. So, what is the answer? If they are asking the opening stock, 1,30,000. Guys are understanding my point, ma? So, shall I move forward, all of you? So, next one. Okay, we can complete easily. Rent paid on 1st October 2022 for the year to 30th September 2023. So on which date they have paid the rent, ma? 1st October 2022 to 31st September 2023 was how much, ma? 1,200. That means what is the rent per month? 100 rupees. Yes or no, ma? Ma, here to here how many months? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 12 months, huh? Okay, 1 year. 1 year, what is the rent? 1,200 per month. 100. Okay, na? The rent paid on 1st October 2023 for the year to 30th September 2024 was how much? 1,600. The rent payable as shown in the P&L account of a current year ending what, ma? 31st December 2023. What is the current year ending? 31st December 2023. Ma, what is the starting of the year? 1st January 2023 is the starting of the year. Okay. Here to 31st December 2023 we required. This is our current year actually. But where to where you have paid, ma? 1st October to 30th September you have paid. And once again 1st October 2023 to 31st September 2023. But what they are saying, ma, rent payable as shown in P&L account. Okay. Sir, here that means which where to where we in this slot where to where we can consider from 1st January to 30th September we can consider which year, ma? 23 only, na? Here also what? 23 only. Okay, now 1st January to September. 1st January to September means January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 9 months. Per month how much? 100. So 100 into 9, that is equal to how much? Okay. Then here onwards, October, November, December. 3 months rent where we can take? In this lot. Okay, now what is the 3 months rent? 1,600 into 3 by 12. That is equal to how much? 400 plus 900. Super, 1,200 put. Awesome. Okay, na guys. Simple questions, ra. If you see the question, it is like a bhutam, like a devil. But if you read the question, there is nothing we are going to get. Sir, see this one, ma. Very important question. Some of the situations they will ask like these questions. Mohan purchased the goods is equal to how much? 15 lakhs. Sold 4/5 of the goods amounting to how much? 18 lakhs. And paid expenses amount to how much, ma? 2,70,000 during the year 2023. and he paid 5,000 on an electricity bill of December 2022, and advance salary amounting to how much ma? 15,000 was paid in the month of what ma? June 2024. He counted the net profit is equal to how much? 3,50,000. The net profit calculated by him is correct according to the which concept? Correct or wrong? We have to check first of all. Okay na? If he correct means that is according to the which concept ma? Matching concept only. So how to check, sir? See this one. What is the purchase value? Purchase value ra? 15 lakh. What is the sales value? 18 lakhs. Can you tell me the closing stock? 450 sold. 450 sold. That means 150 you are sold. No, not sold. So 15 lakh into 1 by 5. 3 lakhs is the closing stock. Okay. What are the points they have considered ma? See this one. Expenses amounting how much ma? 2,70,000 during the year 2023. Okay. Expenses 2,70,000. Can I write on the debit side ma? Okay. Next. He paid 5,000 for an electricity bill for the year of what ma? 2022. What is our current year? During the year they have said na. During the year 2023 means what is our current year? 2023 is current year. But the electricity bill they have paid 5,000 for which year? Previous year. That means previous year outstanding we have paid in the current year. That means we have to consider, we should not consider. Accrual concept ma. We have to consider, we should not consider. The expenditure belongs to current year, belongs to previous year. Belongs to previous year. That is the reason we should not show in the current year. Okay. 5,000 we have to reduce or what we have to do? Reduce, because this 5,000 included where ma? Included in 27,000. 2,70,000. Included in which amount ma? 2,70,000. Guys are understanding my point. Shall I move forward? Okay now. Next one. Advance salary amounting to how much ma? 15,000 was paid in the month of Jan 2024. Jan 2024 means what? We have to pay in the month of next year, but you have paid in advance. Which this expenditure belongs to? Current year, next year? Next year. How much amount we have to reduce once again? 15,000. What is the amount of expenditure? What is the amount of expenditure ma? What is the net profit? 3 lakh. 3 lakh 50. Correct or wrong ma? Profit? Correct. Correct means which concept that fellow followed? Matching one. Guys are understanding my point or not? Okay na? Is there any doubt? My total expenditure we have paid how much? 2,70,000. In that we have paid electricity bill. That one belongs to which year? Previous year. That means that is not related to current year. That is the reason I am reducing. Okay na? Next we paid advance salary belongs to which year? Next year. What is our current year? 23. Electricity 22. Advance salary 25. Sorry, 24. So we have to reduce both the expenditure or what ma? We have to reduce both the expenditure. What is our profit ma? Exactly matched with 3,50,000. That means which concept we are following? Matching concept. Guys are understanding my point ma? So next one. Income tax paid by the sole proprietor of a business. Bank account is debited to capital. Why we are debiting? Capital having which balance? Credit balance. We have to reduce that one na. That is the reason why we have to debit it to the which account ma? Capital. 2 drawings we have to write. What you have to write ma? 2 drawings. Can you do this one? Try ma once. 27th. All of you try ma 27th. Online students not responding here. Each and every point if I discuss means you have to able to solve. That is only the main target. Okay. Did you understand the concept of 27th? On 31st March 2029. Ma 31st means ending opening ending. 31st means ending only. 1st April means opening. Suraj has paid to Mrs. Chandra how much ma? 7,000 on account of credit purchases from the later. He paid 1,800 on the June 2009 after availing what ma? Cash discount of 10%. After availing the cash discount of 10%, he have paid 1,800, but there is a creditor. Suraj paid to Mrs. Chandra 7,000 on account of what ma? Credit purchases. Okay na. From the later, okay. On 30th September 2009, he paid 2,850 after availing a 5% cash discount. On account of fine settlement, the amount is to be paid by the Suraj without any discount will be how much? The amount to be paid by the Suraj without any. Suraj has paid to Chandra 7,000 on account of credit purchases from the later. And he has paid 1,800 on 30th June 2009 after availing a cash discount of 10%. Okay, what is the opening balance of a creditor? Creditor or debtor? Creditor, first of all. We are thinking from whose point of view? Suraj. We are paying to whom? Chandra. What is the balance opening? 7,000. So 7,000 opening balance we have to write on which side ma? Credit side. Okay na? In the current year, how much we have paid? 1,800 after allowing a cash discount of 10%. That means 1,800 is equal to 90%, is equal to 10%, is equal to 90%. So 1,800 divided by 90%, how much we are getting ma? 2,000. That means 1,800 already we have paid, 200 is a discount received. 200 is a discount received. Guys are understanding my point ma? Once again shall I repeat? Sir, how much we have paid ma? 1,800 we have paid after allowing a discount of how much? 10%. Ma 10% discount they have given mean how much amount we have paid? How much percentage? 90%. How much percentage ma? 90%. So 1,800 divided by 90% if you apply means we will get what? 100%. That is equal to how much? 2,000. That means 1,800 in the form of cash, 200 in the form of discount received, allowed, received. Next, again how much we have paid ma? 30th September 2,850 after availing a 5% of cash discount. Now this one 2,850 is equal to 95 or 90? 95. So 2,850 divided by 95% is 3,000. That means 2,850 and what is the remaining amount ma? 150. Now what is the balancing figure? So the answer is 2,000. Some of the mistakes are there, you don't worry. So I am going to rectify. Guys, is there any doubts? Shall I repeat once again? Ma, we have paid 1,800 during the current year and we have paid 2,850 also. After allowing the cash discount, before allowing the cash discount, after allowing the cash discount. That is the reason here. What is the cash discount? 10%. 10% means it is equal to how much? 90% is equal to how much ma? 90. So divided by 90% means is how much we have to reduce? 1,800 plus 200. So the same logic we have applied. So what is the correct answer ma? 2,000 rupees. This is only the closing balance. Guys, okay. Is there any doubts? So the remaining things you can do, no problem. So next we are going to target with the capital and revenue transaction. Which transaction ma? Capital and revenue transaction. So please be very focused. So okay guys, capital and revenue transactions. What is the meaning of capital transaction? What is the meaning of revenue transaction? Benefit more than 1 year means that is called as capital transaction. Benefit less than 1 year means that is called as revenue transaction. Okay, there is a concept of going concern, ma. I think you know what is the meaning of going concern. Business will go forever in a foreseeable future without any barriers. What is the meaning of foreseeable future, ma? 1 year from the end of balance sheet date is called as what, ma? Foreseeable future. With barriers or without any barriers, ma? Without any barriers. That means business will be in the next year, will not be in the next year, will be in next year. So next year also benefit you are getting means that is called as capital transaction. Only current year we are getting the benefit means that is called as revenue. Sir, salaries we have paid, sir. We have paid. Okay now. For suppose the current month salary we are not paying means the employee will work here, he will resign from the organization. He will resign. That means salary from the salary only 1 year benefit or more than 1 year. Only 1 year. If you purchase the asset, we are going to get a benefit of more than 1 year or less than 1 year? More than 1 year. So that is the reason. So capital transaction means benefit more than 1 year. Revenue transaction is benefit less than 1 year. So based upon which concept the transactions are divided, ma? Based on going concern concept only, the transactions are divided into two types. So this is also called as fundamental accounting assumptions. This is also called as what, ma? Fundamental accounting assumption. What is the meaning of fundamental accounting assumptions? Going concern, consistency, accrual. So all the business people will follow this going concern, consistency and accrual. So if they are not followed means then only you have to disclose in the notes to accounts. Otherwise you should not disclose in the notes to account. That is the concept of AS1. We can discuss later point of time. Okay, see this one. Total expenditures are classified into how many types, ma? 3 types. First one is called as capital expenditure. Second one is a revenue expenditure. Next one deferred revenue expenditure. If you try and understand the capital expenditure, automatically remaining things are what, ma? Revenue expenditure. And we have to give more concentration on deferred revenue expenses. Shall I move forward, ma? So only these 5 expenditures are called as what, ma? Capital expenditure. Remaining things are not. Call it as capital expenditure. What is the 5 expenditure, ma? Any expenditure incurred for a benefit of generation of more than 1 year, such expenditure as follows. Okay, now benefit must be more than 1 year. That too related to how many type of expenditures? Only 5. What is the first one, ma? Acquisition of an asset. What is the meaning of acquisition of an asset? Purchase of an asset. And any expenditure incurred to bring the asset into the current location or condition. So for example, after purchasing the asset, we have to incur certain expenses like traveling expenses, installation expenses, yes or no, ma? Without the traveling and installations, whether we can use that particular asset, ma? We cannot use. Those type of expenses are also called as what, ma? Capital expenditure. Next one, expenses incurred for renovation, extension of an existing asset. For example, currently we are having how many floors, ma? 3 floors. We are going to extension another floor. Okay, now we are getting a more than 1 year benefit or less than 1 year, ma? More than 1 year. That extension cost also we have to add it to the building only. Add it to the which value, ma? Building, because that is called as capital expenditure or revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure. Next one, expenses incurred and decreasing the operating cost. We are incur the expenditure, because of that one operating cost is going to decrease. Guys, okay, have you understand this third point, ma? For example, in a cinema theater, only we are having only what, ma? We are not having any balcony earlier, but we are going to construct what, ma? Balcony now. If you balcony means seating arrangement increases or decreases? Increases. If it is increases means benefit for a period of more than 1 year. Benefit for a period of less than 1 year, ma? More than 1 year. Guys are understanding. That is also called as capital expenditure or revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure. So next, expenses incurred for a benefit of what, ma? Incurred decreasing the operating cost. What is the meaning of operating cost? Daily expenses is called as operating cost. Okay, now we have fixed one of the component to our bike. Okay, now if you fix that component, our mileage will be increases. If the mileage increases, petrol cost decreases. Yes or no? That component cost also we have to add back to the which one bike cost only, because capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure. Guys are understanding my point ma? So benefit more than 1 year means that is called as which type of expenses? Capital expenditure. Less than 1 year means that is called as revenue. What is the accounting treatment of capital expenditure ma? Add back to the cost of the asset. What is the accounting treatment of revenue expenditure ma? Should be transferred to the P&L account. Should be transferred to the P&L. Guys are understanding my point ma? Is there any confusion? Shall I move forward, all of you? Okay. And there is a concept of deferred revenue expenses. Deferred expenses, we can call it as. Have you listened to deferred expenses? Deferred expense. What is the meaning of deferred expenses? Which is not a capital, but the benefit we are getting a more than 1 year. Which is not a capital means, capital expenditure we used to call it as. Benefit must be more than 1 year, that too related to fixed asset. That too related to fixed asset, then only we can call it as capital expenses. Okay, now benefit we are getting more than 1 year, but that is not at all fixed expense. That is not at all related to what fixed asset. That is called as what? Deferred revenue expenses. Deferred revenue. So in your foundation you have learned that advertisement is a which type of expenses deferred revenue expenses. Yes or no? In your foundation you have learned or you have not learned? Yes. But now advertisement, research and development, preliminary expenses, pre-operating expenses, employee training expenses, these are normally deferred revenue expenses only. But even though these are deferred revenue expenses, we should not call it as deferred revenue expenditure. From now onwards, we have to call it as what? Revenue expenses. We have to call it as what revenue expenses. Guys are understanding? Shall I move forward? Okay. Sir, what is the accounting treatment of deferred revenue expenses? Means, so see this one, underwriting commission. I think you know about the underwriting commission. Who is the underwriter The person who is giving a guarantee for minimum subscription is called as a underwriter. Guys are understanding? So he is taking a risk, he is not taking a risk. He is taking a risk, we are going to pay the commission. So that one is expenditure, that one is not an expenditure. Expenditure, benefit more than 1 year or less than 1 year? More than 1 year. But even though it is related to fixed asset, liability, related to liability for acquisition of share capital we are incurring that one. So related to which one? Liability. That is the reason we are calling it as deferred revenue expenses. Okay now. But benefit more than 1 year, that too related to fixed asset means that is called as capital expenditure. That is called as what capital expenditure. Guys, except only that 5 points. What are the 5 points? Acquisition, bringing the asset into the present location, extension of an existing asset, or benefit in everlasting in nature. Any operating expenses we are incur, decrease in the operating cost. Only these 5 points are called as what capital expenses. Others are called as deferred revenue expenses. If you benefit more than 1 year. Sir, what is the accounting treatment of capital expenditure? Balance sheet, asset side or liability side? Balance sheet, asset side or liability side? Asset only fixed asset we are saying. Which side? Asset side. So balance sheet, asset side, capital expenditure. Okay. What is the accounting treatment of revenue expenditure? P&L account, debit side. P&L account what debit side. This both the accounting treatments we have to follow in the deferred revenue expenses. For example, underwriting commission we have paid for 1 lakh rupees. Paid for how much 1 lakh. We are getting a benefit of 5 years. For example, we are getting a benefit of how many years 5. So divided by 5 if you apply means how much we are getting 20,000. So every year 20,000 you have to transfer to the P&L account debit side. First year 20,000 you have transfer. Still how much amount is there? 80,000. 80,000 we have to show in the balance sheet asset side as a fictitious asset. As a which type of asset fictitious, because it is a original asset, it is not a original asset. It is not a original asset created by the organization. Guys are understanding my point or not? No, again second year 20,000 in the P&L account, 60,000 in the balance sheet as third year. 20,000 in the P&L account, 40,000. Fourth year 2020. Fifth year 20,000 in the balance sheet, 0 in the P&L account. Guys are understanding my point? Whatever the portion you are recording in the P&L account is called as what amortization. Is called as what amortization. Whatever the portion you are recording in the balance sheet asset side, it is called as unamortization. It is called as what Amortized means the amount transferred to the P&L account is called as a amortized. Guys are understanding. Depreciation means what ma? Amount transferred to the P&L account only. Yes or no ma? So the same like that. Amortization means amount transferred to the P&L account. Okay. Is there any doubts? Shall I move forward? What is the accounting treatment of capital expenditure? Asset side or liability side? Asset side. What is the accounting treatment of revenue expenditure? P&L account debit side. What is the accounting treatment of deferred revenue expenditure? Some of the portion transferred to the P&L account asset side. Sorry, P&L account debit side and balance sheet asset side. Now, can you tell me revenue receipt? Income. Revenue receipts are income, credit side of P&L account. Capital receipt. Liability. Most of the students are thinking that capital receipt is an asset. No, capital expenditure is an asset, capital receipt is a liability. Okay na? Recurring in nature means that is called as revenue receipt. Non-recurring nature means that is called as what ma? Capital receipt. Recurring means what ma? Daily. Okay na? We are going to sell the goods, we are going to earn the income. That is called as recurring or non-recurring? Recurring. That should be shown as an income in the P&L account. Okay na? And what is the next point ma? Non-recurring means what? We are taking the loans. Is called as what ma? Non-recurring. Loan means asset or liability. Liability. We have to show in the balance sheet, liability side. Now, summary. Capital receipt. Liability asset. Capital receipt, liability asset. Liability. Revenue receipt. Income. Revenue receipt. Income. Revenue expenditure. Expenses. Malla liability antarendra. Capital expenses. Liability already completed Rababu. Capital receipt. Liability. Capital expenditure. Asset. Capital expenditure means that must be related to the fixed asset. Then only we can call it as capital expenditure. Revenue receipt. No, revenue expenses. Expenses. Super. Now we are going to see straight away what? MCQs. Can you tell me the page number, guys? This is the base for NPO also. This is the base for NPO. We can complete this one. In tomorrow's class, we can discuss NPO BRS. Okay. I think so much happy are there. Where is this one, Ra? Super, nice work. Very, very important. If you solve this one, they will give 4 to 5 transactions and you have to say whether it is a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure or capital asset. So, as well as very important for the concept descriptive question also. And this is the very important base for the non-profit making organization. 20. Okay, fast. You have to identify whether this one is a capital or revenue. So what is the first point? The basic considerations in the distribution between the capital and revenue is called as all of the above. We have to see the nature of business. Nature of business. My business is purchase and sale of water bottle. Okay na. For me, purchase of water bottle is called as expenses. Which expenses revenue expenditure. Or I am in a dealer of vehicles. Vehicles. I will purchase the vehicle and I will sell the vehicle. Normally for you, purchase of asset is called as capital expenditure. For me, purchase of that vehicle is called as revenue expenditure. Depend upon the situation of nature of business also, capital may be called it as revenue may be called it as capital. Guys are understanding ma? And next, effect of revenue generated capacity, purpose of expenses. For which purpose of expenses we are incurring, that is also a very important point. Okay na guys? So these are the factors for capital and revenue expenses discussion. Okay, so you can remember that one. The outflow of funds to acquire an asset that will benefit the year for more than one accounting period. Outflow of funds for the purpose of acquisition of asset completed. Which type of expenditure? Capital expenditure. Amount spent for replacement of worn out part of a machine. Only one damaged part only they have replaced. Efficiency increases. No, damaged part replaces means nothing but what? A normal servicing. Okay, na, bike servicing is a normal revenue expenses. Okay na guys. So which type of expenses revenue expenditure. Which of the following is a revenue expenses they are asking First one, Construction of a factory shed. Okay, next one. Sales tax paid in connection with purchase of office equipment. Office equipment purchases time we are paying the taxes means capital expenses. Next, legal expenses, where you are going to see legal expenses we are going to record in the P&L account. If which item, okay, now generally the expenditure we will see now. Generally, what are the items we are recording in the P&L account debit side, that is called as revenue expenses. So legal expenses generally we will see in the balance sheet. Generally we will see in P&L account. Legal expenses for the purpose of our property, for the purpose of our name, goodwill, whatever it is. Legal expenses are called as revenue expenses or capital expenses. Revenue expenses. And next one, so wages is classified as revenue expenses. Wages paid for installation of machinery, capital expenses. Next, a farm builder spent 4 lakhs for purchase of a plot. Okay, now builder. Okay, now 4 lakhs for purchase of a plot of land and erected its own office over 1/4 of the site. What is the people are doing? Real estate business. Okay, now what is the site value? 4 lakhs. In that 1/4, they use it for personal purpose, for their own purpose, or for selling purpose. Okay, in that particular office, who will stay? We are going to use that office. We are going to construct that one for the purpose of sale. We are going to use for the purpose of use. We are going to construct. 1/4 means 4 lakhs into 1/4, 1 lakh. Don't do that. 4 lakhs into 1/4, that is equal to 1 lakh. 1 lakh is a revenue expenditure. 1 lakh is what? Revenue. And remaining area was developed for sale to a public. That means that is a good, that is an asset. Good means which type of expenses? Revenue expenses. 1 lakh is a capital expenses. 1 lakh is a capital expenses. So the expenditure incurred for development is called as revenue expenses. The expenses incurred for the purpose of office is called as capital expenses. Amount means 1 lakh and 3 lakhs. Guys are understanding my point. Okay, next one. At the end of the accounting year, capital expenditure shown in the capital expenditure will be shown in the balance sheet asset side. Which of the following is a capital expenditure? Commission on purchases. Revenue expenses, commission on purchases, revenue expenses. Cost of repairs, revenue. Rent paid of a factory, revenue. Wages paid for the installation of machinery, capital expenses. Next, which of the following is example of capital expenditure? Inventory of raw material, work in progress, finished good. Inventories are called as revenue expenses. Insurance premium, normal insurance premium we are going to pay yearly. Okay. So next one, taxes on legal expenses. None of the above is called as what? Capital expenditure. Guys are understanding my point. Okay, now. Next, which of the following is revenue expenses? Consumable stores. What is the meaning of consumable stores? Screwdriver, wrench. Okay, now. So these are the called as what? Consumable stores. Lubricants, oils, etc. Next one, taxes on legal expenses, rent of a factory building. All are called as what? Revenue expenses. The amount spent in connection with what? Obtaining a license of a starting a factory. Capital expenses. Amount spent for increasing the seating capacity. Capital expenses. Next, 2,500 spent on overhauling of a machine. Overhauling means they will remove all the spare parts, they will clean, and they will replace one important spare part. If we replace the important spare part, capacity increases or decreases? Increases. It is called as what? Capital expense. Depreciation of fixed asset. Depreciation, revenue. Next one, a bad debts recovered during the year. Bad debts recovered, normal income. Income means revenue receipt or capital receipt? Revenue receipt. Next one, 5,000 was spent by Saroja in addition to the machinery in order to increase the production capacity. Production capacity increases means capital expenses. Next one, amount spent by a publisher for acquisition copyright. Copyright acquisition means that is a capital expenses. Mohan run a restaurant. He renovates some of the old cabins and to increase the space. Increase the space means what? Capital expenses. The amount of 15,000 were incurred on renovation. The amount being charged to the P&L account, how much? 0. The amount is transferred to the balance sheet means 15,000. Amount received on sale of fixed asset is called as capital receipt. Okay, na? These are the points with respect to what? Capital and revenue transactions. Sir, what are all the points we have discussed in the today's class means? So, I have covered a full-fledged discussion of PBD, provision for bad debts, and we have completed final accounts with a more number of questions only. We have seen commission calculation on all the things, and we have completed capital and revenue transactions. If you be wait means we can complete NPO also. Or is there any small topic? Just give me 10 minutes, I will complete that one also. Okay, ma, NPO. What are all the financial statements we will prepare in the NPO? NPO financial statements, ra? Receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. Now we have discussed the capital received, capital expenses, revenue received, revenue. Ma, in the receipts and payments account, it is same like a which one, ma? Cash book. Same like a which one, ma? Cash book. The opening point of receipts and payments account is opening balance on the debit side, closing balance on the credit side. All the capital expenses or revenue expenses, capital receipt or revenue receipt will be recorded in this account. There is no Kulamata Bedam here. Okay, na? All the points are covered in which one, ma? Receipts and payments account. When coming to the income and expenditure account, ma, only revenue transactions they will record. When coming to the balance sheet, ma, only capital transactions they will record. Once again, revenue transaction in the income and expenditure account, capital transaction in the balance sheet. Both are recorded in the receipts and payments account. Both are recorded in the which one, ma? Receipts and payments account. Now, what is the value we are going to find out from the receipts and payments account? Closing balance. Closing balance of a cash and closing balance of a bank we will find out from the receipts and payments. What is the balance figure we will find out from the income and expenditure account? Net profit, surplus or deficit. Okay, na? If incomes are more, surplus. If the expenditure is more, deficit. Balance sheet, as you know. What is the nature of receipts and payments account? Nature. Real or nominal account or personal account? Real account, because cash na. Okay. Income and expenditure account. Nominal account, because we are going to find out what? Surplus or deficit, babu ekkadunnaru. So next, balance sheet is an account. Tell me, personal account, real, nominal, then what is that one? Statement. So receipts and payments account generally begins with which balance? Debit balance. Generally debit balance only. Okay, next one. Income and expenditure account, which type of account? Nominal account. So receipts and payments account, which type of account? Balance sheet. Okay. Next, which of the following is a feature of income and expenditure account? Ma, it is follows nominal account. Fine. Next one, all the capital. Oh no, only which points, ma? All the capital incomes and expenses are excluded. Fine. Okay, excluded means fine. Next, profit on sale of asset is recorded. When coming to the asset point of view, I will give the clarity. Okay. Can you tell me the asset opening balance will be there, closing balance will be there. Next, purchase of asset, sale of asset, depreciation, profit on sale of asset, loss on sale of asset. Okay. Normally, I will ask you one by one. Opening balance of asset will be recorded where? Debit side. Okay. Debit side. Okay. I am asking in the financial statements. Previous year balance sheet we will record the opening balance. Closing balance, ma? Current year balance sheet. Okay, na? Purchase of asset. Sale of asset. Question, where we need to record? Receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, balance sheet I am asking. Opening balance will be recorded in the previous year balance sheet. Closing balance will be recorded in the current year balance sheet. Purchase of asset will be recorded in the income and expenditure account. Receipts and payments account. Definitely. Again repeat, ma. Purchase of asset. Income and expenditure account. Purchase of asset. Receipts and payments account. Payment receipt payment. Okay. Sale of asset. Receipts and payments account. Which side? Payment ఏంటమ్మా ఇట్లా పెట్టుకొని నువ్వు ఎగ్జామ్ రాయలేవు చెప్తున్నా, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వద్దు. సో కమ్ టు ద ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే, సారీ గైస్. Sir, once again, opening balance will be on the previous year balance sheet, closing balance will be on the current year balance sheet, purchase of asset will be on the receipts and payments account credit side, sale of asset will be on the receipts and payments account debit side. Okay na, profit on sale of asset income and expenditure account credit side, loss on sale of asset income and expenditure account debit side. Once again, okay na, purchase of asset receipts and payments payment side. Okay na, sale of asset receipts and payments receipt side, profit on sale of asset income and expenditure account credit side, loss on sale of asset debit side. Now see this one ma, what they're asking, profit on sale of asset debited credited in the income and expenditure account. So problem solved. So all the above, all the points we are going to record in the income and expenditure account. Next, income statement of charitable trust. Ma, income statement of charitable trust means income and expenditure account. Dash is similar to P&L account, income and expenditure account. Which of the following item is shown in the income and expenditure account? So only revenue capital only revenue. So first one wrong. Second one ma, only items of revenue nature are received during the year. Only items of revenue nature are received during the year. Only item of revenue nature pertaining to the period of accounting. So which one is the best one? C point is the best one. Next, in a club, excess of expenditure deficit, excess of incomes surplus, scholarship granted to a students out of specified fund. Amma, important. Specified fund is created for the purpose of scholarships. Fund will be recorded in the liability side of balance sheet. If specific fund is created, if there is any outflow of the fund value decreases. We should not transfer to the income and expenditure account. Okay, now for example, we have created a specific fund for the purpose of billing. For the purpose of what ma? Billing. Okay, that fund means what ma? Nothing but provision only. Fund means nothing but what ma? Provision. Are showing which balance? Credit balance. Credit balance means which side? Liability side. Okay na, fund will be located in the balance sheet liability side, having which balance? Credit balance. If you incur any amount from the fund means fund value decreases means which side? Debit side of fund account. If you are getting any income on that fund means credit side of fund account. That's all. You are not going to transfer to the which accounts? Income account or expenditure account. You are going to transfer and not at all going to transfer. You are not at all going to transfer. But the effect will be given in the receipts and payments account. Effect will be given in the receipts and payment. Receipt means debit side, payment means credit side. Guys, are you getting my point or not? Okay. Now, in the same way, specific fund provided the government was debited to. Okay na, specific fund is there ma. They have provided the scholarship from the fund. Okay na, debited to which account? Expenditure only na. First of all, expenditure will be debited to income and expenditure account. Or fund is created here. Fund is created. That is the reason will be debited to which account? Fund account. Will be debited to which account ma? Fund account. If the fund is not there, it will be debited to which account? Income and expenditure account. Guys, okay na. Fund created means which value the effect will be there. On the fund only will be there. We should not transfer to the which account? Sir, same like provision ma. Provision created means once again the bad debts we are transferring to the P&L account. The same way fund created. Once again we will transfer to the income and expenditure account. The same point. The same point. Okay na. అర్థం కాలేదు కదా నీకు? కాదులే. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మా, salary debited to the which account ma? Income and expenditure account for the year of 48. In the income and expenditure account how much? 48,000. Outstanding salary paid in the beginning of the year and outstanding salary paid at the end of the year 6,000. Okay na? Okay ma, 40,000 is there ma. 48,000. So in this outstanding salary paid in the beginning of the year is equal to how much ma? 6,000. At the end of the year is equal to how much ma? 7,500. Ma, which one is belongs to current year? Salary outstanding beginning means which year outstanding is that one? Previous year outstanding. Salary outstanding at the end of the year means which year outstanding? Current year. So that means which one we have to add back and which one we have to reduce. Opening outstanding how much ma? 6,000 we have to reduce. Okay na? Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. This is the amount is showing where ma? Income and expenditure account only. This is the amount is showing where ma? Income and expenditure account. So we have to show the reverse effect. The amount we are identifying where ma in the receipts and payments account. The normally this 6,000 we have to minus and 7,500 we have to add. Now what you will do ma? Reverse. Reverse means 6,000 is the add back. 6,000 is the add back and 7,500 is the minus. What is the amount? 46,500. Our receipts and payments to income and expenditure account means the same accrual concept. Okay na? Current year only we will add. The remaining years we are going to neglect. Okay na guys? Or shall I repeat once again? Ma, this 48,000 available in which account ma? Income and expenditure account. So how we have got this one ma? We have added this one 7,500 and we have reduced this one 6,000. Ma, cash basis ma. What is the meaning of cash basis? Means 6,000 we have paid, 7,500 we have not paid. Okay na? Cash basis means we have to support which one? 6,000 and we should not support 7,000 because we have paid or we have not paid. That is the reason 48,000 plus 6,000 minus 7,500. When coming to the income and expenditure ma, accrual basis. Even though you paid or not paid is irrelevant. Current year not. Okay na guys? Are you getting my point or not? Next one. Income and expenditure account showing the subscription of what? 10,000. And once again income and expenditure account only they are viewing. Okay na? So subscription accrued at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year. Accrued beginning how much ma? 1,000 and accrued end how much ma? 1,500. Now say ma. Ma, we are concentrating on which one? Receipts and payments account. That means cash basis or accrual basis. Receipts and payments account means cash basis. Income and expenditure account means accrual. Cash basis means what we have received will be considered. What we have not received will not be considered. Which one we have received ma? Opening we have received in the current year. Closing we have not received in the current year. That means what is the logic here? 10,000 plus 1,000 minus 1,500. 9,500. Guys, okay na? Okay, in the income and expenditure means which basis? Accrual basis. In the receipts and payments account means which basis? Cash basis. What is the cash basis? We have received or paid, irrespective of whether current era or not, we should not see. What is the accrual basis? Received or paid, okay na? But we should be at what ma? Current year means we will consider, otherwise we are not consider. Even though paid or not paid also no problem. Received or not received also no problem. Guys, okay na? Shall I move forward? Okay. Next one ma. The charitable institution having how many persons ma? 250 members with the annual subscription of how much ma? 5,000 each. That means 250 into 5,000. How much ma? 12 lakh? Ma, 12,50,000 is the amount what we need to receive in the current year. Straight away this amount where we have to record? Income and expenditure account, receipts and payments account. This is the amount belongs to which year? Current year. Whether received or not received, we will record where? Income and expenditure account. If we receive, where we will record? Receipts and payments account. Guys are understanding my point. How many persons are there? 250. Each person how much they will pay? This is the amount what we need to receive or what we have received. What we need to receive. Okay. The subscriptions received during the year how much ma? 11,25,000. Where we will record this amount? 11,25,000 we will record in the receipts and payments account and 12,50,000 we will record in the income and expenditure account. Now, which includes 65,000 and 25,000 for the year of what ma? 2017, 18 and 19, 20. Ma, what is our current year? 18, 19. During the 18, 19 they are saying. During the 18, 19 means what is our current year? 18, 19. But some of the amounts are 65,000 and 25,000 is there. 65,000 belongs to the previous year. 25,000 belongs to the next year. Okay, these are the amounts where it was included ma, in this amount, in this amount. In 11,25,000 these are included. These are included. That means what is happening here? This 65,000 we have received in the current year, but belongs to which year? Previous year. This 25,000 we have received in the current year, but belongs to which year? Next year. Belongs to which year ma? Next year. Now can you tell me how much amount we have received in the current year related to current year? Means 65,000 minus and 25,000 minus how much is the amount you are getting? 10 lakh? 10 lakh 35. Guys are understanding ma? What is the meaning of 10 lakh 35? This is the amount related to current year which we have received. Once again repeating ma, the total amount how much we have received in the current year? 11 lakh 25. In that amount we have received 65,000. That one belongs to which year? Previous year. 25,000 is also included. That one belongs to which year? Next year. That means how much amount we have received related to current year? 10 lakh 35,000. They are asking amount of outstanding. How much amount I need to receive? Means you need to receive this much, but you have received only this much. What is the difference amount? 2,15,000. Guys, okay na? Sir, common sense is the important. Okay, concept. Catch the concept, not the magapung. If you catch the concept, n number of questions they asked also fine. Okay na? Receipts and payments amount they are asking means remember the cash basis. Paid okay fine. Received okay fine. Okay, income and expenditure account they are asking means what? Accrual basis we have to see. So see this one ma. During the year 96,000 was debited to the salary of income and expenditure. Okay, in the income and expenditure account how much was debited ma? What is the meaning of 96,000? Related to current year, whether paid or not paid. Okay, there was an outstanding of salary account at the beginning how much ma? 12,000. At the end how much ma? 15,000. So in the at the beginning 12,000, at the end how much ma? 15,000. Now how much amount you will disclose in the receipts and payments account ma? Okay, sir, total 96,000 fine. Sir, 12,000 beginning means you are paid in the current year only na? Okay, 15,000 ending means you are not paid. Okay, which one you will consider and which one you are not considering? Paid ma. How much you have paid? 12,000. That means the same concept ma, the same concept, the same MCQs. 96,000 plus 12,000 minus 15,000, that is equal to how much? 93,000. Okay, for suppose reverse they are asking means 12,000 minus 15,000 add, because why ma? 12,000 belongs to previous year, that is the reason I am going to minus. 12,000 belongs to current year, that is the reason I am going to add. Okay na. Next, in the case of income and non-profit organization, donations received by the organization is reflected in the donations received means receipts and payments account. Which of the following item does not match with the receipts and payments account? It is a summary of cash book. Yes, it is a summary of cash book. Why it is a summary of cash book ma? In the cash book, if you see the salary, 12 times will be shown. In the cash book, if you see the salary transaction, how many times you can see? 12 times. Cash book is prepared on monthly basis. Okay na? For example, per month 1 lakh ma. What is the total amount of salary? 12 lakhs. Will be shown in the which account? Receipts and payments account. So that is the total month salary brought to the cash and receipts and payments account. This is called as what ma? Summary. Okay. Next one. Transactions recorded only on which basis? Cash basis. Yes, fine. Next one. It records revenue transactions only na? Or capital transactions also now? Both will be recorded in the receipts and payments account. That is the reason this is wrong. Okay now guys. So next one. Receipts and payments account record both the revenue transactions and capital transaction. The profit on sale of furniture of a club. Profit on sale of furniture will be recorded in the income and expenditure account. Which side ma? Credit side. No. Can you tell me this one ma? In the income and expenditure account and receipts and payments account of a club, at the end of the particulars are shown. Sir, Printing charges in the income and expenditure account, how much ma? 7,500. But in the receipts and payments account, how much they have shown? Sir, current year related expenditure 7,500. But how much you have paid? 6,900. Okay now. How I am saying ma? Receipts and payments account means whatever the payments or receipts are happened. Income and expenditure account means related to current year. How much? 7,500. How much you have paid? Only 6,009. How much amount still I need to pay? 600. Outstanding or prepaid? Outstanding. Rent ma? How much amount I need to pay? How much amount I have paid? Still how much? 1,000. Prepaid or outstanding? What is the total amount? 1,600. They are showing 1,600 will be shown in the balance sheet. Liability side. Which side ma? Liability. The same concept this one also. So what is the effect of depreciation on machinery in the receipts and payments account? Because cash expenditure or non-cash expenditure? Non-cash expenditure will not be transferred to the cash account, and actual receipts and payments account also will be there or will not be there? Will not be there. This is the total overall information about what ma? NPO. Okay, BRS is there still pending. We can discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay na guys. So fine. My agenda is you need to participate, and I am giving more time to you because you need to solve and you need to learn. Okay. Some of the concepts we are discussed. I think you are most understood this concept. So the time bar, all the people are concentrating on IPL matches. No problem. Okay. Today is there any IPL match? No match. Sir? Okay. Still I am not having any energy because from the starting onwards I am shouting only. Okay guys, thank you for your great participation. We can discuss further topics in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.